Time for a Shauna Shortcut for all you awesome parents out there who want to help your students succeed but need a little help to do that. Today, we're going to talk about power-up vowels and how they change the sound of the vowel. Let's dive in.
The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and we're going to teach our child to look for two. When your kid first begins to learn to read, you need to use your own finger to guide their eyes across the page so that you can point things out like power-up vowels. I like to call them power-up vowels because they have the power to change the sound of the first vowel. Let's see what this looks like. When your child is reading, he might sound out this word, lick. But when we guide their eyes using our finger, we can point out that power-up vowel and say, oh, look, there's a power-up vowel. What does it have the power to do? And we'll answer our own question saying, it has the power to change the sound of the first vowel. Next time, we're going to pull back a little bit, and we're going to once again guide their eyes over to that power-up vowel, and we'll ask, what does that power-up vowel have the power to do? This time we want our student to answer, it has the power to change the sound of that first vowel. Now, if your student forgets, that's okay. We'll go ahead and answer that question ourselves because we don't want him to feel like he's forgotten anything or he can't. We want to keep this very positive, and eventually he will get it. And once he does get it, we're going to just guide his eyes over to that power-up vowel, but this time we're not going to say a word, and then we're going to once again, guide our finger over to that first vowel, again, not saying anything.
And once they get it, it's time to guide their own eyes across the page. Have them read to you while you're making dinner or perhaps doing the dishes. And when you hear them get stuck on a word, you can ask, is there a power-up vowel? Do you need to change the sound of that first vowel? You'd be surprised at how well this works. And what's even better, when they begin spelling words on their own, you can ask them how they change the sound of that first vowel. It doesn't matter whether or not they spell the word right. What matters is they get this concept so that when it is time to learn how to spell these words, it's much easier. If you like this Shauna Shortcut and see how this can help you help your student, please make sure to hit like to let other parents know that yes, this does work. And of course, subscribe so that you don't miss out on my next video, which will be about changing the sound of the C and the G. Thanks so much for watching and happy learning.